Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Star Flames. In this video, we're gonna talk about the Kardashian curse hitting Travis Scott like a ton of brick. And when I tell you like a ton of brick, I'm not even exaggerating, nor am I overreacting. Now, if you're not aware, there are currently 1,500 active cases that were filed against Travis Scott and Live Nation, the concert promoters, right? Now, also, Travis Scott was cleared of any criminal charges or any criminal wrongdoings by a jury, right? They tried to indict him and 5 others, but they were cleared because what happened at Astroworld, while it was rather unfortunate, very horrific, it really had nothing to do with Travis Scott doing. Some people are convinced that Travis Scott did something, and I've been so, tactful about the entire thing because people did lose their life. People did lose their loved one, and we have to be sensitive towards people's feelings. But at the same time, we also have to remember that Travis Scott is a human being. And while we can always say there was symbolism, he's a devil worshiper, people created that narrative about him. They can only show you signs and symbols, but no one has ever been able to prove that Travis Scott is involved in any devil practices, right? And this is the thing. Once there's a artist that is doing well, people normally associate them with the devil, as though you're saying that no one in the world has talent, and if they have talent, they have to be a devil worshiper. What about a God worshiper, right? You're telling me that talented people do not believe in God? Do you see how easily people are brainwashed and led astray? The entire world is subjected to believe that the devil does everything and there's no God, when that's not the truth, because there are people who believe in God, and the people who are in control, the Illuminati, they would never be in so much problems. And people need to think from a clear, realistic perspective, because people are not thinking, and that's common sense. Ain't no way Travis Scott could be a part of the Illuminati, being in control, and have to be going through such ish. All of this would have disappeared in the first place, right? Common sense. This guy is going through too much at this point, and it needs to stop. There's so many other artists where, tragic events had happened at their shows, and nothing became of it, right? People think that Travis doesn't care, but everyone handles their emotion and trauma differently. And you cannot look at a person and say, oh, I would do this and I would do that. And if he's not doing the equivalent of that, it means that he doesn't care. That is definitely nothing further from the truth. Let's talk about what is being reported, right? Now, according to reports, Travis Scott found himself in the hot seat on Monday as he underwent a lengthy civil deposition. It was related to the tragic events that unfolded during the 2021 Astroworld Festival, which took the lives of 10 attendees and injured more. According to WLKY, Scott was questioned in Houston during a deposition that was reportedly lasted around 8 hours. It marked the first time he had been questioned by attorneys representing the plaintiffs. Now, please note it's a class action lawsuit and such. While reacting to headlines, Ted Anastasiou, a spokesperson for Scott, shared a statement to the news outlet saying Travis Scott's deposition is typical legal procedure. What is not typical is how the media continues to focus on him despite being cleared of any wrongdoings by extensive government investigation, including the Houston Police Department, Anastasiou explained. Travis is fully cooperating with legal process while still remaining committed to his tour in order to support his record-breaking album, Utopia, and his charitable efforts to support the at-risk communities, right? That is what his spokesperson has to say. Now, I'm going to tell you guys something that I've observed about this media. And I believe that, this is why it is important for people to pay attention, I believe. Beyonce is on Renaissance tour, so too Taylor Swift. Both of them amazing artists, two of the most amazing artists in all times. Taylor Swift Renaissance tour has gotten far more coverage than Beyonce's. And if you remember what happened while Ariana Grande was on tour, it is similar or synonymous to Astroworld. The media did not cover what happened at Ariana Grande's concert as though they're covering what happened to Travis Scott at Astroworld. And they keep putting Travis Scott in this bad light. And I realized that in America, race is such a big deal. The black man is never treated equally. And if they are, they're hardly treated equally to the other communities. And consistently, the focus has always been about color, to the sense that I cannot understand it. Being from another world, I really cannot understand it, because coming from a culture, we were cultured into love, unity, acceptance. And it's not that we don't have our share of problems, because believe you me, we do have our share of problems, but color is never one of them. So I cannot understand why people cannot look at people as people and not the color of their skin. It's never something that I can truly understand. And what I realize is that in America, it's as though the black community, once there is something unpleasant, it is highlighted consistently if it's unpleasant. If it's good, it is suppressed. I see stores being looted consistently, and the media chooses to show when the black man loots a store, but they suppress when the white man does the looting. And believe me, if I wasn't on TikTok, I would say I'm disgusted of my black brothers and black sisters. Make no mistake, I'm disgusted of them. And when I see them, I'm disgusted of them, because I'm saying our ancestors did not work so hard, fought so hard for us to be doing these things. We're not entitled to anything that anyone has, and we need to do better as a community. We need to rise above. We need to realize that we are treated differently, and it is not only because of our actions, it is mainly because of the color of our skin. But if we strive to be exceptional individual, it will give us leverage and power, control over the things that people have to say about us. So I do believe that what is affecting Travis Scott is the color of his skin, mainly, nothing else. Because I have been looking into this, and I'm not just saying this today. If you guys go back to a video that I did over a year ago, I said that it is the color of his skin. And I said that Travis Scott might be a lot of things, and he could be a devil worshiper. Because the reality is, people do believe in the devil and they do worship the devil. But I don't believe that Travis Scott intended for any of this to go down, wherein people would lose their lives, their loved ones are hurting, and then he's in this situation. Even if he doesn't care about those people, I know that he has to care about himself. And if you're going to worship the devil, and if he's going to be in the Illuminati, he would have to know all the outcome and all the results of his actions. And this is why the false narrative surrounding what happened at Astroworld with him summoning devil, demons, and all of that is not making any sense to me, because I've always used logical reasoning over theories. I like clarity. I like clear information. And the conspiracy theories, they're not adding up in this case. And as such, I have to say that Travis Scott has been through way too much at this point. He definitely deserves a break because this has happened to quite a few other artists and they haven't been called the ugly, horrible names that Travis Scott has been called. And as such, I have to say, it's really not fair to Travis Scott. No, make no mistakes. I do understand that people are still hurting. They've lost their kids, they've lost their loved ones. And this video is not meant to take away from that. But I have to say that this is too much and it needs to stop. And I do wish the family peace. I know that they may learn to adjust, but there will never truly be closure because these people have lost their loved ones. But some of these people knew that they weren't at the show first to begin with. So I don't even know why they're suing, but we'll see how that turns out as time passes. And that's all I have to say about that in this video. Let me know what are your thoughts and see you all later. Peace.